Good morning, Weather Weenies. It is Monday, September 23rd. We have a lot to talk about, including a hurricane that's going to seem like it's going to pop up out of nowhere and be pretty strong. I hate teasers, so I'm telling you the places that we're most concerned with right now are the Florida Panhandle. We're going to get to that. So over the Northwestern Caribbean, we've got Cuba, we've got the Yucatan, Central America here. We've got this cluster of storms that is about to blow up. As of Monday morning, this is Invest 97L. This is going to become tropical depression, then tropical storm, then Hurricane Helene. And buckle up because it's going to do this very quickly. Now, why is this going to happen? Because the atmosphere is primed. It is so ready right now. And it has been. We've been talking about this, how all the ingredients are there for this year, this hurricane season to be really bad. And we've talked about it and said, hey, how bad it's going to be. But then we had this gigantic lull, which I have other videos that we've talked about. And that's because of the ITCZ being way too far north, too much dust from the Sahara. There's a bunch of things that kind of really threw off the seasonal forecast. But keep in mind that these ingredients are still there. And as we start to pass into the cooler months and the ITCC starts to drop, those ocean waters are still warm. And so the potential's there to get these really big late season storms. And this isn't late season, like we are in the peak right now. My fear is this is going to be the start of what our fall is going to look like. If you're tracking the storm, rapid intensification is going to be something that's going to be talked about frequently. And that is when a storm really kicks up gear incredibly fast. So usually within a 24-hour period, you see wind speeds increase by more than 35 miles per hour. Or as I define here in the hurricane story, rapid intensification is when the pressure of a storm drops 24 millibars in 24 hours or less. This is going to be happening. So here are the intensity forecasts. We don't even have a tropical storm yet. That's going to be happening within 12 hours of when this came out. So I think you're going to be seeing this storm named to be tropical storm level here later today. May hang out there for about 24 more hours, but then this is projected to really, really take off. My biggest concern with this is that we know our forecast models are not very good at forecasting rapid intensification, meaning we err on the side of caution and usually under forecast it. National Hurricane Center makes changes to their forecast models every year and try to make improvements to them. I can't speak specifically to what changes they made from previous years to this year to help better understand rapid intensification. I know we're getting there, we're getting closer with every passing year. But the fact that we have many forecast models showing this reaching major hurricane status, which is category 3 or greater, within the next 48 hours to 60 hours is significant. Forecast models are super tight on the location, seeing a little bit more spread there in that ensemble. But we're definitely looking at Florida Panhandle. Now, I know a couple times in here I've said Florida Panhandle, Florida Panhandle. That's definitely where the forecast models are focused. But like we've talked about as well in other videos, is the right front quadrant of a storm has me most concerned. And as I look, models are slowly trending a little bit further east. And when you combine the storm motion, plus its strength and intensity and rotation, with the layout of the land of Florida, I'm concerned about the Gulf Coast Florida as well. Let me explain why. Storm motion is going to be approximately this direction. The storm rotates counterclockwise. So the right front quadrant is over here, and this is the part we are concerned with most because you're combining its storm motion with the rotation as it comes by in that same direction. This is where the highest storm surge and flooding is. You can see this GFS model has this actually coming more into the corner here of Florida, and that would be very concerning for a much larger stretch. If I lived within, say, Panama City Beach, all the way around through Tampa, Sarasota, maybe even as far down as Naples, I would definitely be getting prepared. Forecast models right now are calling for like a Thursday afternoon, evening landfall. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You are 3 days away from a major hurricane making landfall in a place that doesn't even know that there's not even a named storm yet. There's not even a named storm yet. If you live in these areas, if you have friends or family in these areas, they know the drill, all right? They know these storms are going to bring storm surge, high winds, downpouring rain. They know. Make the preparations now.